me to get, because of the results of that cream, and that's the 5 ounces of the cream, so you can see it here. Marcus and so many of you have been working and have been asking, can you please do like a booster serum to use in conjunction with this, you know, #1 top selling line for hydration. And that's exactly what we're offering to you here. It's your first sneak peek. Look at the size. Have you ever seen a serum? And I mean, honestly, look at even the applicator. We're looking at 3.38 ounces. It's triple the size of normal. I mean, I love what you just did there. You can even see.
We put 20 times the amount of hyaluronic acid in there. That is like something which you only get recommended. We put in 3.4 ounces. We put in what I can say, within 5% of vitamin C ester, which is like, you know, so good against age spots, which is self-correcting, which is also, you know, supports your collagen and everything. Plus, it plumps your skin right away with pure hyaluronic acid. It has a patented technology in hyaluronic acid, which means we go deeper into the skin. It has a better penetration to the skin. It's absorbed better by the layers of the skin because of our patented technology. As you age, you lose hyaluronic acid in your skin. That's why wrinkles show, that's why your skin loses its firmness, that's why your skin gets dehydrated. That's why everybody needs hyaluronic acid on your skin. That's why we have one time developed a hyaluron booster, 20 times the usual concentration. It's only one time, it's that ginormous size, 3.4 ounces. Plus we added a very, very high amount of vitamin C ester, 5%, which is a very, very high level to really reduce the look of your age spots, really plump your skin with vitamin C, and also support your collagen.
And the hyaluronic acid, again, this is being controlled by Asam one-on-one. So knowing the percentages in there, that it's great, it can work for any skin types, is that correct? Being that this is brand new.
For any skin type, any skin ages.
Especially dry, dehydrated, correct? Skin.
Right, exactly.
This is an absolute must. And if you read the reviews, I'm just gonna put this next to it, but it's from that same line,
that will sell out now. I mean, that's crazy.
That's
I mean, that is a rich cream which lasts at least half a year of hyaluron cream, fragrance-free. That one is also fragrance-free, but this plumps your skin. If you have lines and wrinkles, that plumps them right away with pure hyaluronic acid, but with a technology that nobody else has, because we have a patent technology which allows hyaluronic acid to go better into your skin.
So would it be better to use the serum in conjunction? Because I have fewer than 200 of the rich cream, so I'm going to put that off to the side. But let's talk about this patented technology, and because I know you've been working on this for quite a while because of the success of the
It is a patent for over 10 years. We have high molecular hyaluronic acid, which instantly, you know, fills in the look of lines and wrinkles. Low molecular, which goes deeper into the skin, and encapsulated hyaluronic acid, which is released, goes even deeper, and which is released over the day into the skin. Plus a skin, which is also, you know, one very important ingredient to slow down the natural decrease of hyaluronic acid. So nobody else has this technology. What does it mean to you? Moisturizing your skin, plumping up your skin. If you want to fight the look of lines and wrinkles, you need hyaluronic acid. It's a doctor #1 recommended ingredient. Ask any doctor. We have a patent in that. That means we can bring it more effective into your skin. We can really plump your skin. We can really fill the look of lines and wrinkles with pure hyaluronic acid. And we made only once, a booster which has 10, 20 times the usual amount of hyaluronic acid, which is a super size with 3.4 ounces, where we added also vitamin C ester to really work against the look of age spots, to really also not only recharge your skin with hyaluronic acid, but also to really support your own collagen.
And that, to me, when we showed you that chart, it's just a known fact. We all know resveratrol, we know hyaluronic acid, we know vitamin C esters, we know these are the products that help, you know, combat
that all the doctor-recommended brands.
All doctor-recommended.
But this time you have a concentration that are really the highest level. When you age, you lose hyaluronic acid in your skin. It's a natural component of your skin which you lose as you age. That's why your skin dehydrates. That's why wrinkles show. That's why everybody has to give it back to your skin. We have a special Hyaluron plumper. That means we go in all deeper levels of the skin, in the first level, in the second, and the third level. That means to really plump your skin. You plump your skin with moisture, you plump up the look of lines and wrinkles. That's a technology that nobody else has. And it stays for many hours in your skin. So we increase the levels of hyaluronic acid in your skin like a young skin again. So that's why your skin will look so much plumped up. Your skin will look less wrinkled. It plumps up the look of your lines and wrinkles. Your skin will look so fresh, rejuvenated.
Radiant. Healthier.
Healthy, yes.
Yeah, these are all the results that you've been testing on this brand new product. But here I have to mention, I have less than 3 minutes remaining, and I have fewer than 500.
Yeah.
That's it. This is brand new. You're the first to be able to get this. And when we talk about bringing back that gorgeous, healthy glow, because it's, you know, this time of the year especially, our skin is dry, it's dehydrated. This is an absolute must, and it's the only planned airing. It's 3.38 ounces, helping with reduce the appearance of wrinkles, leaves your skin feeling and looking smoother and more supple, and helps, to me most importantly, optimize the skin's own natural collagen levels.
Right.
So, we know through the aging process, the hyaluronic acid is one of those things that become less and less of,
and that's why wrinkles show, because your skin gets dehydrated. The only way that your skin can store moisture again is to increase the level of hyaluronic acid in your skin. That's the only way to fight the look of lines and wrinkles. But we recharge your skin with hyaluronic acid. That means we recharge your skin with moisture. That's what everybody needs. And here we have the highest level of hyaluronic acid. We have a patented technology. We added vitamin C ester. That's what you find the most expensive doctor brands. That is our new hair item that we only launched here. The first time we showed, that is the Aqua Intense Hyaluron Moisturizing Booster.
I wish we had another 1,000 of these, Marcus. I really do. They will all go. You've been waiting for this product. We've all been waiting for it. And it's really one of those products that we only do once or twice a year. And it's always just like the amazing rich cream that has very similar ingredients with the hyaluronic acid. It is always not only a customer pick, but that cream happens to be a perfect 5-star customer pick on hsn.com. And we're offering it at a $10 savings. I want to say we have about 150 of the face cream now available.
Just
but
150?
What will happen if I use the Serum Boost along with our customer pick cream here? Look at the sizes.
It is like, it's amazing. I mean, it's also for men. It's for dehydrated skin. It's for winter stressed skin. It's for, especially in the cold time. We have the rich cream. Really is the best way to reduce the look of lines and wrinkles. It's the best way to plump your skin, to recharge your skin with moisture and with richness in one.